15 horas caminando bajo el sol, en horas de la madrugada también con sereno, con frío, a la intemperie, pero ahí estamos. Le doy gracias a Dios por estar aquí.
Honduras, aquí estamos.
Gracias a los hermanos mexicanos por el refugio, por el apoyo, por la ayuda moral, por el ánimo, decirnos, sigan adelante, no se cansen. A la gente de Estados Unidos, a los ciudadanos de Estados Unidos, decirle de que somos refugiados, no somos personas violentas. Se ha tenido un mal concepto de El Salvador, de Guatemala y de Honduras. Se ha manejado un concepto de pandillas, son pandilleros, son rateros, son violentos, y no.
Por la inseguridad de los grupos criminales. El segundo, pues el gobierno no está apoyando al pueblo hondureño, más bien los está expulsando.
No solamente hay un tipo de problema en Honduras, son demasiados problemas sociales los que ahora mismo están pasando los hondureños. Violencia, podemos hablar de extorsión, podemos hablar de desempleo, de educación. Por mi parte, pues a título personal yo salí de Honduras por la parte de violencia.
Pues mi objetivo es, primeramente Dios, es pues, buscar un empleo y pues ayudar a la familia a que tenga un buen futuro.
Y comunicador social, a eso me dedico. Entonces, bueno, seguir en el sueño, buscándolo.
The Dimelo team asked USC students their opinion on the wave of migrants in Tijuana. This is what they had to say.
So the migrant caravan, I feel like that word caravan is controversial. I feel like they should be called refugees. I feel like some media outlets are still covering it like they're bad people coming into the country.
First of all, I don't think we should continue calling it a caravan because I'm Mexican, and in Spanish when we say caravan, caravana, it means a group of friends hanging out and having a fun time as a caravan. I don't think these people are having fun. They're not hanging out and they're not chilling with their friends. Yes, they're with their family, but these are people that are seeking asylum. They are literally fleeing their country because of government corruption, violence, and other dangerous stuff. And I think we need to reshape the narrative that we have around migration, the system, and the quote-unquote caravan. That's not a caravan.
Well, I think it's very sad. I think there are a lot of people right now in Tijuana and they are looking for an opportunity to have a better life, have a safer life, live in a safer environment. And having spoken with a lot of lawyers, it seems like this is going to be a process that takes quite a few years just for even some of the migrant caravanners to get to a border patrol to explain their situation and be able to seek asylum. So I think that this is going to be something that lasts quite a long time, and I don't know if many of them are going to be able to last through it.
I feel like a lot of the media coverage that's gone into the caravan has been very negative. I feel like if there's a need for people to flee a certain country, it must be for a reason. It's not just because they want to have fun and go take a walk in the park. It's obviously for a political, a immigratory, a humanistic aspect.
It's kind of mixed, but really knowing what's going on in other countries like El Salvador, Guatemala, and Honduras like breaks my heart. And I know it's a tough situation for everybody, and you're kind of like stuck in between like whether you stay at your home or you like try to escape and like seek better future for your family. But I think over here in the U.S., at least at CSUN, we're very supportive of them, and like we want them, we want to help, you know.
Sometimes, you know, they can be like demonized a little bit. Guess just keep fighting. I guess that's all you can do.
I think that they definitely need, all of them should have refuge here in the United States because they are fleeing violence that largely a creation of the United States foreign policy, and that they definitely shouldn't be left in limbo in these tents, in squalor in Mexico, because that's creating divisions between further divisions between Mexicans and Central Americans, which we already have and we don't need anymore because there's such limited resources in these border cities.
La caravana de migrantes llega a la frontera entre Guatemala y México. You will not get into our country illegally. La caravana de intentar cruzar a la fuerza. La caravana de migrantes llega a la frontera entre Guatemala y México. You will not get into our country illegally.
Casi no están siendo agradecidos, más bien están exigiendo derechos que no les corresponde exigir.
Yo pienso que si esas personas vienen de Centroamérica es porque vienen igual que nosotros, no hay oportunidades para trabajar.
¿Por qué no si podemos ser solidarios con ellos? Si lo necesitan, darles la mano, porque algún día nos la darán a nosotros.
Piensa negativamente, pero para mí estaría bien, sería una gran ayuda. Créeme que estaría feliz y contento.
Merecen una oportunidad y que todos vengan con respeto y no vengan con agresividad.
No estamos de acuerdo cómo están actuando, porque vienen exigiendo muchos derechos que según ellos lo merecen.
Porque hay personas que vienen en esa caravana, si tú te fijas, con niños que traen enfermedades graves, personas que realmente vienen huyendo de sus países porque la violencia es demasiado extrema.
I would say don't lose hope. As hard as it might be, there are people in the U.S. who are fighting for your rights, and hopefully we'll live in a world one day where there's no harsh borders and where we can all accept one another despite the political leanings.
I know it's rough out there. My parents were immigrants themselves. They came here looking for a better life. And I know that's all that the asylum seekers want as well. So to all of you, you know, it might be a struggle now, but it gets better eventually. You know, people care about you. You're not alone out there. There's other people like you, and there's others that want to help you.
I guess as a young person, I just want to say that this is not the America that I necessarily hope for and care to represent to the world. So we're working for change.